Hi, I'm Tiffany, and this is Towering TBR. So today I am coming back with the last book haul of 2022. I know that this is probably going up in 2023, but I wanted to just show you what I've added to my library. All of these were gifts or bought with gift card money. So the first that I'm adding to my collection that I love so much, the Penguin Clothbound Classic Edition of David Copperfield. I am so excited. These are collector items. They're not cheap. So I intend to get more of them, but I want to make sure that it's only for books that I have read and will reread. Anyways, first of this collection. And then I also received Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. You probably will recognize this book if you have watched my channel at all. It is on my top 12 books of the year. I won't tell you what place in case you haven't watched it. I will link it up in the cards. But this is amazing and lovely, and I'm so glad I have it now. I also received Lonely Castle in the Mirror. This is the US edition. Yes, this also features on my favorites video, and now I own it, so I can reread it anytime I feel like. Which, knowing how many other books I have on the bookshelf might be a while, but I'm glad I own it now. This is one of the only books I haven't read yet. This is A Still Life by Josie George. This is a chronic illness disability memoir of Josie, and just basically, I think she's homebound or semi-homebound, and so she leads kind of a quiet, boring life, and I think that I will really relate to it, so I'm really excited for this one. I heard about this book on Jen Campbell's channel. I'll link her down below, but she enjoyed this, and I hope that I will as well. I also got Betty by Tiffany McDaniel. I love this. Also on my video of favorites, and now I own it, which is nice. The only other book I technically haven't read is Unicorns Are Jerks, which is an adult coloring book. And it just looked really fun, and so I thought maybe I could color while I listened to some audiobooks. And I also got this beautiful graphic novel, Days of Sand by Amy DeJong, also on my list. So yeah, and the artwork is gorgeous. So that is half the stack. I also received the entire, these are slippery, the entire Bobaverse books that I also read last year, and also might be featured on that list. And it starts with We Are Legion, We Are Bob by Dennis E. Taylor. This is a hilarious science fiction series, and I absolutely devoured it this last year. And then the two books left, I decided to pick up T.J. Klune's How to Be a Normal Person and How to Be a Movie Star. These are kind of companion novels. The first follows Gus, and he is interested in another guy who defines himself as a asexual hipster. And so Gus turns to the internet to learn how to be normal, so that he can possibly attract this guy's attention. And then one of the characters we meet in this book, we then follow in the second book, Josiah, as he tries to be a movie star. And the characters are just so sweet and funny and well-rounded. And quite honestly, if you asked me to pick out of all of T.J. Klune's books that I've read, and I want to say I've read 7 of his books so far, this is my absolute favorite. I love How to Be a Normal Person. I love Gus, and it's just It's so good. So got these as gifts as well. All right, that was all of my gifts, including my new shirt. This is my favorite band, the Spill Canvas. It's one of their new merchandise. So what did you get, if anything, book-wise? Have you hauled anything recently? Let me know. Thanks for joining me. Bye.